Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you are a fellow friend that has been to the channel before, and if you're not, welcome. I wanted to give a quick update from, the past couple of weeks and then looking forward. But first, happy belated Thanksgiving if you celebrate the holiday. Personally, the background of the holiday is something else, but I do love, our current meaning, reminding ourselves to be grateful, thankful for the people that we have in our lives, for the good things that we do have, especially in this day and age. I think it's very, very huge to just be able to stop, take a look around you, and actually appreciate, really try and appreciate what you have. It's hard to do it sometimes throughout the year because life gets busy, but when you get a chance to stop, definitely do. And I think the holiday of Thanksgiving, or Turkey Day, is a good time to actually be like, okay, I have to actually just stop, collaborate, and listen to my heart. And also I had Friendsgiving. This was my second Friendsgiving that I've done. Last year I did it at my first apartment. I loved it so much and I knew I wanted to continue it. It was so much fun. It was a lot of work, a lot of stress, a lot of prep, because I was we've done a lot of good, cool updates to our home, and you'll see that in upcoming vlogs and all that good stuff. But I loved it. I loved it so much. It was so amazing. The food was great. The music, I chose the music. It was such a great time. And Thanksgiving and Friendsgiving, I feel incredibly lucky. I have such a great group of people in my life, and I really got in, I'm not going to try to get sappy, so I'm going to cut that short, but I'm just really happy. And I hope you had a great past week. Okay, so today, as I am recording, you're probably going to see this December 2nd. Hopefully. That's the goal. If not, you'll see it in a couple days after that. But it's December 1st. Happy holiday season official. We've already been doing some holidays, but the winter holidays. Let's go. Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa. I'm so excited. And it's a great time of year. It's also very sad because the year is coming to a close. Now, I don't know if you recall, I did have a goal of finishing my draft 1 by the end of the year, and I am nowhere close to it. Now, I am not mad at myself. I've had a lot of life changes happen over the past year. Moved in with my partner, got engaged to my partner. I got a dog this year, so now I have 3 pets. I am also, I have a full-time job, and that can take priority. I also went to see my best friend in Florida a couple weeks ago. She works at Disney World, so I got to visit her, spent some time with her, and it was great. There's a lot of things that's happened this year, and that warrants, in my opinion, it's okay, the fact that I haven't finished draft 1. But with that being said, I do want to try and get draft 1 done. So, and I think I realized this in the last writing vlog that I did, that my draft 1 is not going to be a full-fledged book, right? Whenever I get done with draft 1, I'm probably going to have a draft 1.5 before I get to draft 2, because I don't want to count anything not full-fledged out by draft 2. You know what I'm saying? So the point of draft 1, I just want to get every chapter on there, not an outline of every chapter. I want to have my key story points in each chapter written out, whether that's 3 big sections, the beginning of chapter 1, the middle of chapter 1, the ending of chapter 1. I want them written out. I want at least 5 to 6 pages. So it's I'm not going to consider a chapter done if I just have 1 word down, if I have a sentence down. I want 4 to 6 pages to really consider that a temporary chapter. And I say temporary because I definitely want to go back and add more to it. I think my majority of my chapters should try to have at least 8 pages to really be able to say what the chapter needs to say to move the story along without not being unnecessary. Like, so there are probably going to be some nice like little fluff chapters to kind of like have some fun within the story, but I also want to make sure that it's all for the plot and it makes sense and we have character development, and I don't want to get stuck on that. I think that can get me, and I think that can get probably a lot of my fellow writers, is we get so stuck on, we want to make sure that we're developing our character right and we're really giving into them. And I'm like, at the end of the day though, we want the story out there, right? And so I feel like we have to start with certain sections. For me, I think just getting my story down and getting like the points that I'm trying to hit is where I really need to look at. And then when I come back, like let's talk after draft 1.5, or everything is fully, I'm like, okay, I've got full-blown chapters. Now in draft 2, let's go back. Do they make sense? Do we have likable characters while also making sure they're human, you know? So that's what I'll look for in draft 2. But right now, I need to get to draft 2. I need to get my story down. So we are entering Draftcember for Victoria. So with Draftcember, what that means is I'm going to be working on a chapter every day for the month of December. I have about 25 chapters to go. I think I'm trying to get to maybe chapter 33, chapter 34. We'll see wherever I feel like the story can naturally conclude. I do already have my epilogue, so I do know where I'm going, but I've got to get there. I will be starting that tomorrow, December 2nd. Still kind of recuperating from this past weekend with Thanksgiving and Friendsgiving. The apartment is a mess and I need to clean, and ideally, I don't necessarily need this to be done by Christmas. I can have this be done by New Year's. I think that will be fine. Now, say something happens, like an event pops up. Luckily, December is usually pretty light when it comes to events for me. So I should be able to write a chapter pretty much every day. But if I'm not able to write a chapter, let's say, I can't write a chapter Wednesday, I'm going to write 2 chapters on Thursday. I'm going to just try and make it up. So also that kind of like motivates me to not fall too far behind, because if I do, then I'm going to have a lot of chapters to catch up on. And yeah, true. Like if I just dedicate a full Saturday, maybe I can do that. But I think a little bit at a time may be best for me. I found that I've been getting more done just by taking it a little bit at a time. So if I can try and do 1 a day at the very least, I think we can do it. Say, for example, I don't finish this. I'm not going to be mad at myself, but this is to motivate myself. And remember, at the end of the day, this is only going to help me get my story done, get it out there, so I can eventually share it with people and to bring light to people's lives. I think ultimately that's what I want my story to do, whether it makes you smile, cry, emotions, all that. And I have to remember what my end goal is. So this is only going to help me, but I also won't be mad at myself if something happens and December ended up being crazier than I thought. I have my goal, I have where I'm supposed to stand, and I'll let you guys know how that's going. I'm probably going to do like compilations of each day that I write, and I don't know how many days I will do that with, but I know that I'll at least do it with like maybe like 2 or 3. We'll see, because that's also like I have to remember, in addition to writing, I have to do the editing. It can be daunting, so we will see how that goes. But if you are also a fellow writer, I know I've been talking to a lot of great fellow writers in the comments. Love seeing it, love talking to you guys. Where you are with your stories. Let me know if you're giving yourself a little writing challenge. Feel free to kind of do something similar to mine. Like it's not like a hard fast challenge, I would say, because like I would say it's probably pretty open to interpretation, all that word. And I'm sure there's other ones out there that could be maybe a bit better. But for someone who's just like, I just want to get her done. We're not getting too nitty gritty. We're just writing and all that. Or let me know where you are with your stories right now. And it's exciting. I'm so excited. And I hope you guys are going to be here for the journey. Again, whether you're a fellow writer, let me know where you are with your story. If you would like to join me on this little challenge, or if you have your own little challenge / goals that you're doing, I'd love to know more about it. Again, if you're just a reader, if you're a purveyor, you're just intrigued, I'd love to know what you think. And also, if you made it this far into the video, as always, drop some brown hearts. Also, I was thinking, let me know what you guys think about this. We can workshop this, and I don't know if anybody else is doing this, but I love, like, my favorite color is light pink, but I also really love the color brown. It's something that's just, it's such a calming color to me, and so it's something that I've integrated with my wardrobe and a lot of the things I have in my life. I gravitate towards earthy colors now, but brown hearts, I love seeing them in the comments. You guys are the best. What do we think about calling ourselves maybe like the Brown Hearts Club, the Cozy Brown Hearts Club? We can workshop it. I'm sure it's not perfect, but I think that would be super cute. Like, Cozy Brown Heart Club, do your thing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. In addition to putting some brown hearts down there. But okay, so that's the update. That's where we are. I will go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.